Our next guest is a superstar in his own right. He won 4 Stanley Cups with the Detroit Red Wings, had his number retired at the Joe, is in the Hockey Hall of Fame, and he's won gold medals in the Olympics and World Championships of Hockey.
Number 5, Nick Lidstrom is with us in studio to talk about his new book, hint, hint, The Pursuit of Perfection.
Thanks for being
thanks
here with
having
us.
me.
Welcome back to Detroit.
Yeah, it's great to be back in Detroit again.
Yeah, so first of all, what inspired you to write a book?
I've been asked a couple of times when I was still playing with the Wings to do a book, and I kind of pushed it aside, and I wasn't really interested in doing one. And then a few years ago, I decided to, you know what, it would be fun to kind of document my career, and especially for my kids and my grandkids, hopefully eventually that can catch up on my career.
Yeah, that's a great.
You know, on the back of your book, it says that you were a favorite of multiple teammates. You were the best player that they ever played with. How does that make you feel inside with guys like Yzerman and say that?
No, it feels great, especially guys that you battled with every day, played so many games with, and won cups with, have success with. It means a lot when your teammates tell you that.
Now let's talk about the book, which is called The Pursuit of Perfection, which has to do a little bit with a nickname that your teammates gave to you, which was the perfect human. And that's where the book starts out. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, a couple of old teammates of mine, Chris Draper and Chris Osgood, kind of came up with that nickname. And it was just for the room, not for the media, but somehow it came out and it took off. And I kind of giggle every time I hear it, but they thought it was funny. And you know, that's kind of part of why we named the book that name.
But a lot of people do think of you as the perfect human. That's like a lot to live up to, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't though. I know mistakes I made every game, so I kind of chuckle at that. But it's nice that my teammates came up with that nickname. Could have been worse.
That's a good one.
What stories are in the book that somebody can learn something from?
Well, one of the things was that some scientists in Sweden were looking into how I was thinking the game, and they put a mathematic formula into that, which I didn't know how that was going to work. But eventually they explained everything to me. We did some sit-downs and went through how that would work, and it was very interesting. And I think that's something that people that would read the book would be interested in.
Now, so you've been retired for almost 8 years, right?
Yeah, it's been over 7 years now.
Wow.
Wow.
2012.
You look like you could still play.
Yeah. Could you? Actually, we could use you.
No, I'm too old. These kids, they're my kids' age, the kids that are playing on the Wings now, and they're too fast, so I've had my time.
Yeah. Well, so you live in Sweden now with your family. You come back to Detroit ever so often. What's it like to be back here in Detroit?
I enjoy coming back here, visiting with friends, old neighbors, a lot of people outside of hockey, but same thing with the organization, meeting old teammates. Some of them are in management now. They're upstairs watching the guys play. So
your buddy Stevie?
Yeah, my buddy Stevie. So it's a lot of fun coming back, and it feels like my home away from home coming back here.
Driving past the river there and seeing what used to be the Joe no longer, and know that your number was once hanging up in the rafters. How does that feel? Is it sad?
It's a little bit sad when you can see the river from the highway coming in there. You're so used to seeing the Joe there and having so many great memories from playing in there. So of course, it's a little bit sad. But at the same hand, they got a great new building, a beautiful arena that I envy them for playing in now.
It's really nice. We're looking at the picture of you. That was your last time in the Joe.
Yes, that's right. That last game.
Was that emotional for you?
It was, actually. A lot of my teammates were there that played in the rink for so many years, and finally walking on the ice for one last time, even though we didn't have our equipment on, you still get a chance to see what it's like being on the ice, watching the fans, and it was kind of emotional to do that.
I'm sure.
I just saw this on the airplane. We were coming back from Mexico, and I saw the Russian 5, the documentary. Did you see it, and what did you think about it?
You know what? I actually saw it the other day coming back to Detroit on the flights. I really enjoyed seeing it. And some of the stories, I vaguely remember, but when they told again, I remember, really in detail what happened and some of the, great things we did as a team. So I really enjoyed watching that movie.
Brings you back. Now, people will know you as number 5, captain, hockey player, but you've always kind of remained personally a little more private. Can people expect to learn more about you while reading this book?
I think so. I think they'll see maybe another side of the hockey player, Nick Lidstrom, and see what I was like a little bit outside of the rink as well. So I think they'll get a different perspective of my career.
You share some great photos in the book too.
There's some personal photos with my family, with some old teammates, and some of the fun parties we've had, winning as well. So yeah, we've had a good time putting the book together.
All right. When you come back into town, is there a certain restaurant that you have to hit or a favorite hangout?
Just coming downtown, there's a lot of new restaurants that
Can you
I've
believe
just discovered, and I really enjoyed coming back, just walking around downtown and seeing some of the new places, even the new arena, but everything around that. But going to some of the new restaurants downtown, so I really enjoyed that, seeing how the city is really developing.
Yeah, we have a lot of the restaurants here on the show.
Yep. And what do you think about the state of the team now?
Yes.
They're in a rebuilding mode,
Yeah.
and I know fans don't like to hear it, but it takes time. You have to have patience. It takes time to build a team again. It's not a quick fix. But I like the guy that's running the ship now. Stevie did a terrific job down in Tampa, and I'm sure he'll do the same thing with the Wings. But patience is something that I have to push for.
Patience is key.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you watch the games?
I tried to,
satellite?
yeah, or I watch the highlights. I try to keep up with the team, and I've seen the new players, the new faces, and they're getting a chance to play, and that's what you need. You need the experience. You need to play a lot to get to know how to play in the NHL.
He's busy watching his 4 kids play hockey.
I know.
That's
Tell me about it.
That keeps me busy too, for sure.
All
yes.
right, you can buy Nick Lidstrom's book, The Pursuit of Perfection, everywhere books are sold. And if you want to meet the man himself, he is doing a book signing tomorrow night at Little Caesars Arena from 6 to 7:15 outside of Portal 8, which is between Maid and Detroit and District Markets.
Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Good to see you.
Yes. Good
Welcome
to
back.
see you.
Yeah, it's good to be here.